more or less going to go for a battleship design for this guy. Relatively easy to build with Honkai parts, thankfully. Have lots of nice connection points. Looks like I'm going to have to buy a few more there hovers though. Let's see. As far as airborne propulsion goes, really, thruster props are the best option. Oh, I haven't really tried out their adjustment thrusters too much. Not sure how good they are. Probably need a fair number of those. As far as altitude goes, I think these are about the same as the GSO. So he should be able to stay above the tree line pretty well. Get our stabilizing computer on there. Actually, pretty sure I removed the stabilizing computer from last design. Certainly help I did. Wouldn't want to break my own rules. Anyway, so sort of a battleship. Put a few more on there. Be nice and heavy. Roughly this length. I'm thinking it'll sort of bulge in the center. These guys up. Or like that. Nice battleship sort of shape to it. Probably gonna go with a similar outside armor using these giant tracks. Oh wait, I can't actually turn these, can I? I thought I could reorient them. Reorient these ones. No. Alternatively, I could use their scrapper, which is high HP. It's a decent shape to it. Unfortunately, it's 3 wide. This will hang over a little bit. I think that'll work though, aesthetically. Very, very heavy armor on this guy. Yes, I think that'll line up just right. Cool. Taking it. Okay. So main weapons definitely going to be that naval gun. I'm not sure how I want all this set up. So definitely naval guns, the cruise missiles, some of these smaller missile pods. It's for versatility. A few of these small repeater rifles. I don't think I'll use the regular battleship cannon or turret. Work out a good shape. Suppose I'll start with some batteries. We'll have it shape up here. These can be so heavy. Actually, if I'm building around the cannons, Where would I want this? Right there. And then this block is too tall. The next layer would be up here, right? Okay, aesthetically I want it back a little bit. Right about that angle. Weird not having a connection point on the bottom of this. Alright, so I'm thinking we'll have the battery in the middle at this point. Extend it outwards as we go. We'll need to work out a space to put the shields in, I suppose. I'll work that out next time. Should have good enough coverage. Just put it in there. Doesn't quite get the front, sadly. If I move this up one more space. Should be good. And sort of shields outward. As we go along. Kinda sucks having like their shield and their repairable different sizes. That way there's always like a single block left over. Okay. Sort of the same deal on the other end. Yes. So, actually probably gonna swap some of this out for propulsion. I'm at it. This center slice here. Put a couple of these in. Turning. Of course, the way the arrows face is important. To build around those. Alright, I have the adjustment thrusters. Forget about those. So we'll want these out about as far as we can put them. Let's swap some of these batteries. Gonna be super hard to turn this thing though. Might want to just like make whole bottom layer of the turning thrusters, just to simplify things. As far as the cannons go, next one's gonna be right there. I think, right? Back one space. And this will go up one higher before reaching the end. Let's go ahead and try that. Got where we want our armor. Sort of build around that. Last armor piece here. Something like this. Outwards, then we put the spike block there to get the armor down. The incredible weight of this would take me a lot of propulsion. Suppose while all this is going on, I should be thinking of a name for this guy, because I have not thought of a name yet. Would be a good name for a Hawkeye battleship. The final cannon right up there. Actually, still pretty even. Got all need gyroscopes on this thing. I thought they would do a whole lot. How heavy it is. Right. So central area. Not too sure about. Hold off on that and just sort of do a similar pattern back. Might actually do. Are these the same dimensions? No, this one's like 5 wide, and this one's even. That one's odd. Yeah, so I can't do like, you know, the other end with a different kind of cannon on it. So we'll just like do the same thing on the opposite side and have something to distinguish the two ends. Probably just the way the observation deck is set up. Alright, so it's just batteries followed by 4 armor pieces. The deck gun is on the front piece. Armor behind that. I like to rotate my guy like this, both because it looks kind of nice and because it prevents things from getting stuck on the craft itself. Nice gun. Okay, I'm just interested to see how effective the global description is. Super slow turning. Does get the job done. Have a pretty decent forward speed though. Yeah, 80 miles per hour. Not bad. Should do something without the turning. Might be worth it to move these guys. Swap them out. Alright, so for the sides, I'd like to work in a bunch of these missile pods. Oh, I'm actually out. Yeah, I suppose they are explosive, so I shouldn't have too many off of enemies. Wanted to try to put like like a layer of armor on top of them, like coming out the sides, but the way this is laid out, I could do it here though. Have missile pods come out. Those covers aren't being held in place by the outer armor. Might be holding the rest of the thing up though. Nope, good. Like just like a little covering on these guys. Good. They are quite fragile. Those missiles are quite close range, so I don't expect them to do a whole lot. Actual opponents. It's nice to have something tracking on this. The rest of the area I'm probably going to fill up with these dudes. Feels like something they would have in their fleet. Alright. Nowhere else I can really fit these guys. There's a couple of guns on the front can hurt. These little dudes. I'll figure out what to do with the center. I don't want to put more propulsion here, because that would interfere, well, at least not any sideways facing propulsion. I could put fans in here to help it move forward, but I'm pretty sure this thing's fast enough as is. So really, batteries and gyroscopes. I probably honestly don't need gyroscopes. There'll be something else we can put in the center, though. Alright, we still have to put our Celestian blocks in. That'll take up a bit of space. Anything else? Really don't bother using mortars. These are explosive. Pretty sure they don't fire at all if you obstruct the very back of them. You just bounce off of it. If I put armor on the side, They still have an issue. Something like that. All right. No, okay, not having issues. The propulsion is definitely working quite well. It turned a little bit faster, but moves forward and back real quick. I think it fits the bill of a battleship well enough. We'll do a bit of a staggered armor. Kind of want to leave a space around the outer edge of this thing. I feel like a cargo hold, sort of. Nice having all their parts fit together nice and neat. Not too many awkward connection points to deal with. A few more gyros. Again, we'll put some batteries up top here. We'll continue this up, I think. Now this looks like the previous designs. I would like this to be snipeable, if possible. Only one set of control blocks right towards the top. That'll work. Did forget to add the shields in. We can like to have a couple forward facing. Just like that, yeah. That's really it. Oh, I forgot I had these lights I can play around with. Weird spider eye things. Couple more rockets. That way, maybe if you detonate these, you might decapitate it. Let's see, a few more guns maybe. Full repeater rifles. On the sides here. Lots of excess firepower. Something underneath there. That way, if you're piloting this, you have a power gauge. Since GSO is the only one that has that naturally, I need to re-add the radar. Add a payload terminal in. Let's see. Put that somewhere a little less volatile. And besides that, just add on a couple lights. And of course, do something with the bottom of this. I would like to add a couple more hovers to the interior. Would help with turning a little bit. Yes, it's much better. Definitely moves better than I had originally thought it would. As far as weapons go, here's how these perform. Fire from the side. Now that this thing's really going to fly high enough for... No, it won't actually fire that way. So they would have to be outward facing. It's fine. We have plenty of other lasers and crap. Probably just do little machine guns. Alright. Very scary. Be hard taking down something like this. Of course, attack from above is probably the way to go. Really add any upward facing weapons. Something there. Not too much we can add, really. A lot of the connection points have been covered at this point. Yeah, I'm feeling good about that. I have not worked out a name, sadly. Hawkeye. I feel like Albatross is probably the closest when it comes to that. Alright, save it. Take it for a quick spin. Kill a few dudes. It feels like a ship. Controls just right. Honestly, probably safer to attack this thing from the direct front or rear rather than the sides because of those missiles. It looks like a few of the missiles have a chance of colliding with the size of this as it's moving, at least as it's turning. Some scary forward cannons, though. Alright. Let's find a nice background angle. Yeah. Take a picture from. A little bit high. Yeah, there we go. Wheat Invader. Off he goes. Hate to see him go. It's a beautiful thing. Someone's gonna have a hell of a time trying to kill that. Alright. We are down to our final dude. Better future. Haven't really played around in this cab too much. It's pretty versatile.